what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tim and we're back with my Honda CB550. Today I'm going to try to remove the carburetor. It's my first time dealing with the carburetor and trying to remove one, but it looks pretty simple. I've watched a few videos and I've looked at the manual, and it looks like we just have to remove a few screws, disconnect the throttle cable. We're going to take the gas tank off and also remove the seat and remove the air cleaner or air filter element. This motorcycle was already in storage, so the fuel lines and all those things were already disconnected, so I don't have to deal with that. But you know, if you have a fully functioning motorcycle and you know your carburetor is full of fuel, then you'll definitely want to drain that, and also you have to do a few other steps to make sure you get your gas tank off without any fuel leaking. So keep that in mind. The purpose of removing the carburetor is to clean it up and rebuild it if necessary. Okay, so if we're looking at the manual here, we're at the engine removal and installation section. So of course you want to make sure your fuel cock is in the stop position. You're going to disconnect the fuel pipe at the tank and dismount the fuel tank. That step's going to be easy for me since all those things are pretty much done. Then you're going to unscrew the oil drain bolt and the oil filter sensor bolt and drain the engine oil. Again, this is if we're removing the entire engine, but today we're just taking out the carburetor. So we're going to go skip to this section right here where we open the seat, take out the air cleaner element, unscrew 3 6mm bolts, and remove the air cleaner case. The next step is to disconnect the throttle cable at the carburetor, loosen the 5mm screws at the carburetor insulator and the 4mm screws at the air cleaner chamber, and then we're going to remove the carburetor. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is remove the gas tank and the seat. So I'm going to pop this seat off like so. There we go. Then we'll just slide the gas tank off. Super easy. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is remove the air filter element in here, and it looks like it's just a few bolts, 3 bolts maybe. There we go. That looks like the mount for the seat. All this goes together. So I'll just keep all that together. Put that down there. Alright. There is one bolt in here. Whoops, I locked it, damn it. That was hard to reach, but I was able to loosen it. Alright, one of these. All right, go, just like that. Check this out now. Okay. All right, y'all, so we've removed the air cleaner element, so I'm guessing this should allow us to back this rubber piece off a little bit easier. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is to disconnect these throttle cables. How we do that, I don't know. Okay guys, so the most difficult part of this entire operation for me was loosening these washers or nuts on the throttle cable. I didn't have the right tools, but I was able to get it done with some wrenches, some adjustable wrenches, and I loosened it, and you just slide these off like so. A lot easier if you have the right tools. And it's a good idea to probably label these top throttle and bottom throttle. I should probably go get some tape right now actually and label that so I don't forget. Alright, so I just quickly labeled them top and bottom. Slides out. All right. Okay, so the next thing we got to do is just remove these screws over here. They're already pretty loose. And this is like a Japanese style hardware, so I had to get some special bits. Just loosen those gaskets so we can slide it off like so. See that? Loosen these on this side. There we go, slid right off. Those are loose, so I can try to now slide these back, slide this airbox back. Is there more screws? Oh yeah, there's one more back there. Looks like the airbox is disconnected properly. And now, try to rock these out, apparently. These just come out. Just taking these guys off. Oh, you gotta pull up. Okay, I see. Oh, we got it, guys. All right, let's pull it out to the right if we can. Okay. Wow, can't believe it. We freaking got it. Oh yeah. She smells. Yo. We did it, guys. We pulled out the carburetor. Got the carburetor off. Wasn't too bad. It helped that I took off all the little gaskets on the airbox. Might have to replace those, we'll see. But this is off. That's awesome. Also labeled, you know, the throttle cables, top and bottom, so I know where to put them back. So while I work on the carburetor, you know, in the future, I'm gonna keep these covered up. So I'm just gonna get a rag and stuff these holes to make sure nothing like dust or debris gets inside the motor. So yeah, let me get these holes covered up. You know, to remove it, I loosened these guys, but I completely forgot about the inside ones. So don't forget to loosen the ones in the inside too. You have to reach a little bit. And yeah, there it is. Carb is out. All right guys, we did it. We removed the carburetor. My first time. It's pretty cool. It wasn't too bad. And I'm really excited to, you know, take this apart and clean it out and see what it looks inside. And you know, we're one step closer to getting this motorcycle running. And yeah, it's probably gonna be a long process, but here we are with the carburetor. It looks pretty cool. I like the top. It looks kind of like those Star Wars droids from episode 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna clean up, you know, get all the parts organized before I start doing more, but as you can see, I just stuffed these ports with little towels to prevent any dust from getting in. But that pretty much concludes today's episode. Thank you guys for sticking around. I hope that this was helpful. I mean, if I could take this out, then you definitely can. I will see you on the next episode, guys, when we take this apart and see what we're getting ourselves into. But until next time, ride safe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.